Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
I shine so bright you might go blind.
So if you couldn't tell by the ears, we are going to Disney. It is technically Eliana's first time, and it is technically Jessie and I's first time with her as parents. I know Jessie went like recently, and I haven't been there since I was maybe like 9 or 10. Not enough to remember like the whole park or anything I did. But it is actually raining outside. It's 9:26 in the morning, and we're supposed to be there by 11 a.m. But from here, Disney is in hours. I'm super excited because I heard that during rainy days, the lines are shorter and everything is more like fast paced. Luckily, I kind of did prep in terms of just like getting the raincoats and like the shoulder cover or whatever. Okay, let's start making our way over there. I'll show you guys over there Eliana's hair, our outfits, whatever's. Let's go. Okay, so we are on our way and we stopped and got some McDonald's, but let me show you guys what the weather is looking like right now. And this is on our way to Disney. It looks kind of bad, and I don't know if it looks worse because the car's, well, it does look worse because the car's moving, but hopefully it's not that bad at Disney. I'm actually super excited for like a rainy day at Disney though. We were maybe gonna reschedule our Disney trip to like 2-3 days from now. I forgot to mention I did wear not waterproof makeup, but I did make my makeup a little less. So I wore no mascara, and then I ended up wearing a like lip tint. That's why like some spots are like darker than the other ones, and it works out because I have a habit of like licking my lips. But that's basically it. I wear a little bit of foundation, and then a little bit of eyebrow, and then a little bit of, not a little bit, it's a lot. But basically nothing too cakey, nothing too heavy. And then also for my hair, I didn't end up doing anything to it because of the rain. So I didn't want to put any heat on it just for it to kind of like, you know, die out. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the port. Okay, so we made it, and as you guys can see, it's still raining. We ended up putting our little raincoats on. Okay, so the rain got a little heavier, but I'm kind of glad it's kind of empty. But let me show you guys what Eliana looks like. She's trying to escape her little thing, but as long as she's dry. 10 out of 10 recommend one of these. And I tell you guys, it's empty. I mean, it's empty. Okay, so we just made it in, and we have to go over the castle.
We were the perfect love song that you would hear on a Sunday radio. You did all the right steps to make me fall in love with the boy that could catch me. Small dates and walks around the neighborhood. My lips would smile at the sound of your voice. Instead I was yours and you were mine. How romantic was the boy that told her like a baby I was just your hit and run. We were dancing all around till we saw the sun. And I know this is.
So we came into the baby center to change my baby. We ended up buying her like a sweater because she was soaked, and luckily for me I brought a onesie, and then Dad got her little beanie, and then we're gonna throw her raincoat. Let me see. Thank you. She looks so cute. Okay, so let's talk about it. I'm gonna give you guys the pros and cons of going to Disney on rainy days. And this is kind of more towards like if you have a toddler. In our case, our toddler is 12 months old. So let's get straight to it, and I'm gonna start off with the pros. The pros are there is not a lot of people, so there's not a lot of crowds, not a lot of lines. Ride lines were fast, food lines were fast, and any line was kind of fast. The longest line we had to make for a ride was 30 minutes, and the shortest was like 10 minutes. And Eliana was chilling, no fuss, no crying, no nothing. And honestly, I don't know if she would have been like that if like the lines were any longer. So definitely a win there. In terms of the restroom, there was like no lines. It was not busy at all, as well as the baby center. I don't know how the baby center is on a regular
day, but that was not busy whatsoever. Also, there was a lot of parking, and if you don't want to go to Disney but downtown Disney, it is empty. Downtown Disney is super empty. All right, so now for the cons. Con number one, I was not able to wear my ears. I wore them for like 10 minutes and my hair got soaked. I was telling Jessie how I do not know how some girls managed to stay so cute. There were so many girls with ears, with their makeup untouched, with their hair dry, and no raincoats. And maybe they just had gotten there, but dude, I kid you not, I looked crazy. Another con is that some outside attractions are closed. Another one would be the fact that your socks or your shoes are bound to get wet. And I don't only say that for us, but Eliana's socks were soaked, and that is considering she had a raincoat cover on her stroller and she doesn't walk. So if you have a toddler who is walking, or in general, I would recommend taking them some rain boots. I'll get to the things I wish I would have done in a little bit. Another con is that there is not a lot of characters out. We only saw one, and it was Eeyore. This next con specifically goes for us as overthinkers. So for half of the time we were there, Jessie and I were only focused on Eliana, as in like worrying about her getting wet. We would take her out of her stroller to go on rides, and of course she was gonna get wet. And even though she had a shirt and 2 sweaters on, 2 layers of bottoms, she still managed to get soaked all the way through, and we were worrying about like if she was gonna get sick later. And it wasn't until we changed her that, you know, we felt more comfortable. We ended up buying her a sweater, as you guys saw. So that's another thing I would recommend. Take your baby extra layers of clothes. I only took her a onesie, and I feel like that wouldn't have been enough if I wanted to just change her like that. With that, let's go ahead and start getting into the things I wish I would have done. I wish I would have bought Eliana some entertainment. I have no idea why I did not think about this. I didn't take Eliana any type of toys or anything like that. Another thing is that I wish I would have taken more baby snacks for her. I thought I took enough, but honestly it was not enough. Another thing I wish I would have done is, again, bring extra baby clothes as well as extra socks for her. And even for us, to be honest, because our socks were soaked. I wish I would have taken her a beanie from the start. That way her hair wouldn't have gotten as wet as it did. We ended up buying a beanie there, so we were completely fine after. Also, if you're able to invest in any type of like baby carrier, I 10 out of 10 recommend you do it. Because even though we were in line for like 10 or 30 minutes for the rides, Eliana still got heavy, and I can only imagine like lines that are any longer. That's honestly all I can think of. If I think of anything else, I'll put it here. And if there's nothing here, it's because I couldn't think of anything else. Now, would I recommend going to Disney with your toddler? If you want to be spontaneous, go for it. But personally, I don't think I'd ever go again on a rainy day with my toddler. I think the big part of it for me was like risking Eliana getting sick days after. So I wouldn't want to do that to my baby. Again, luckily she's fine and nothing yet. Not even yet, just like period. We want it to be period. On a rainy day, you have to buy the raincoats, the stroller cover, and that's considering I bought it on Amazon, so I can only imagine how much like the things are actually at Disney. And on a regular day, you just go with your stuff, your new outfit, whatever it is. And that's if you don't have it already, of course. That's just kind of us though, you know what I mean? Like if you don't mind spending, like do you? Now, would I go by myself or and with Jessie? Yes. Honestly, it is a vibe. The last thing him and I were thinking about was us. We were soaked, our socks were wet, but we weren't even focused on that. Overall, we did have fun. We did love watching Eliana like enjoy herself. As much as we were worried about her getting wet, she was loving the water. Right now, we're living life through her eyes, and we wouldn't want it any other way. And just like anything and everything in life, it's an experience that we will remember forever. But yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't vlog the way I wanted to vlog because I was scared of my phone getting water damage or my camera getting water damage. So that is why this Disney vlog was super short. All right, that's basically it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.